Are you on the fence about doing a first look on your wedding day? Let us help you decide with a side-by-side timeline comparison. Our timeline template guide gives you first look and no first look wedding day timelines that you can literally put side by side. Sometimes this is enough to help you make the decision. One timeline might feel more right to you. In this guide, I give you 2 8-hour timelines and 2 9-hour timelines. Each of those has a first look and no first look version. You'll also see the difference between a timeline where everything's at the same venue and one where you have to travel from the ceremony to the reception. You can get a free copy of this guide and these sample timelines by clicking the link in the description. It's also packed full of timeline tips so you can customize the timeline to fit your plans for your wedding day. Make sure you click the link in the description to grab a free copy of these first look and no first look timeline samples. Hi, I'm Morgan, a news producer turned wedding photographer helping engaged couples create the perfect rundown for their wedding day. After photographing weddings for 5 years, I'm sharing all of my best tips, tricks, and experiences that I share with all of our couples. The reason I included both versions in this guide is because the first look, whether or not you do one, is the one thing that tends to influence your timeline the most. You'll want to make this decision before you finalize your timeline. Now, in case you're thinking, I don't even know what a first look is. A first look is when you set aside some time before the ceremony to see your significant other for the first time. So instead of seeing each other first when you're walking down the aisle, you would set up a time with your photographer to do a reveal with your significant other. Your photographers will be close by, but otherwise, it can be a pretty nice private moment to share with your fiance. Most of our couples who choose to do a first look will do most of their photos before the ceremony. That's one of the biggest perks of doing a first look. They'll likely have more time to join cocktail hour later since most of their photos will be done. Now, we still have plenty of couples who don't want to see each other before the ceremony, and that's fine too. They might be really set on seeing each other for the first time walking down the aisle. In this case, we just need to plan for all of the photos with both of them in the photos for after the ceremony. Here are the main differences between the first look and the no first look timeline. A first look allows you to spend more time with your significant other on your wedding day. You'll see each other a few hours before the ceremony starts, so you'll get to spend that time together instead of having to hide from each other. A first look can also be a great time to read letters or private vows to each other. This makes for some beautiful, emotional photos, and it also adds a great element to your wedding video if you have a videographer. Now, as far as the timeline goes, one of the biggest benefits to doing a first look is doing your photos before the ceremony. If you decide to do a first look, you'll generally want to plan for a later ceremony time. You'll need more time with your photographer before that ceremony starts. Now you can take your wedding party photos and your couple's portraits before the ceremony, and many times we can even fit in immediate family photos before the ceremony too. This allows you to relax and enjoy your cocktail hour after the ceremony. Now, if you decide you're not going to do a first look, you'll want to have an earlier ceremony time with more time in between the ceremony and reception for your photos. This works especially well if your guests have to travel from your ceremony location to your reception, but it can work at the same location too. You'll just want to plan for a longer cocktail hour so you can comfortably fit in all of your photos, your family photos, wedding party, and couples portraits. And if you still want some time to join cocktail hour after that, you'll need to account for that as well. Now, I always recommend a minimum of 90 minutes for portraits between the ceremony and the reception. You can see my exact timing recommendations in our free timeline template guide. Just click the link in the description to download these sample timelines. But make sure you also check with your photographer on how much time they recommend for that portrait time. Not sure where to start with your wedding day timeline? Download our free wedding day timeline bundle in the description below. We're giving away our best wedding day timelines that our couples have used and trusted for more than 5 years. This bundle covers all sorts of scenarios: a first look, no first look, weddings with travel and no travel, and more. Click Get My Free Wedding Day Timeline Bundle in the description below to grab your free copy.